Jack the Ripper Humphreys, congratulations. Another win, but that one was extremely dominant, and your opponent out there today got the first round submission yesterday, and you've just done that to him. Yeah, well, what I was thinking is, going into that fight, I knew the only way I was losing that fight if my mind let me down, and I know it was never going to happen. But it ain't that kid's time, like, it's my time. He's a kid to me at the end of the day, and I was going to break him no matter what. I felt the strength difference on the ground, and like I say, I'm going to be back tomorrow and do the same thing. I'm going to fight less than around this tournament. Trust me. You've been talking about the mentality switch from potentially in Italy, but even it just feels like we've actually seen it now. Obviously, last time at Golden Ticket, you weren't in dominant fashion as well. But your opponent today, especially coming off his win yesterday, 4-0, 5-0, took his all. So it feels good to take someone's all, and it's just all like you say about my mentality. All these kids, like, they all think they got good mentality, just like I did, but it takes years of experience. And now I fought in Serbia, Italy, I'm in Wales. I've done everything I could. I've lost in the World Championships, and I've went broke to do it. But people help me in my community. I love everyone. Shout out to Bloxbridge, Warsaw, Beachdale, Colpool. That's my roots, and I do it all for you. Like gets to me, like, because I want to show the younger generation that you can do it, and there's no better person than me to do it as an example. Yeah, for sure. And one thing. Yes. That's important. That's what's got me here. Yeah, we've seen the determination that's got you here. You also talked about sacrifices before. How to you it isn't that? Because this is all you want to do in life. What I want to do. Yeah. It gets tough, Of course. I ain't gonna moan about that. Well, look, I've just choked the kid out. I love that. Yeah. Nothing better. On to the final again. On to the final. Ready to kill. 2 years running. 2 years running, and still. Let's go. Thank you, Johnny. I appreciate it. Okay, Chloe, congratulations. Into the final, how did you find that? I felt, it was really good actually. Like, we've been working for Lauren like the whole entire camp. So to like go out there, the first round went really smoothly. And like to see some of the stuff that we pull off, like it was absolutely amazing. You seemed confident after the fight that you did enough as well? I never really give it the taunts and stuff in the fight, but like it was I felt good enough in the cage that I could like egg it on a little bit and give a little bit. So yeah, I definitely felt maybe a little bit overconfident, but yeah, it was good. Yeah. Without giving too much away, it felt like there was times where you were maybe saving a little energy, you had it in the back of your mind, you had another fight. Was that potentially something that you're kind of not putting it all on the line today? Definitely. Like Mitch has done obviously like the tournaments in the past and stuff like that. Yeah. He mentioned like, don't kind of conserve your energy or keep like the same pace throughout the day. So like I'm excited, I'm absolutely gassed to like take the win today, but like the weekend's not over, do you know what I mean? So I still can get the goal tomorrow. I know we spoke before the tournament, you mentioned how Mitch has been, he's been in the tournament. I've interviewed him about 18 times, so I do know his name by now, but he's been in the tournament and that's helped you. Do you feel like now you've been here as well, he's able to give you, 100%. In terms of time management, etc., etc. It's great to see like Mitch go through the ranks, almost like me taking like the same route as him, like in the gym, I can see somebody who's already like almost paved the path, so it makes my life a little bit easier that he's already done kind of like the hard graft and like figured out what works in those tournaments, what doesn't work in those tournaments, and then can like coach me and be like, okay, don't do what I did, this is wrong, do you know what I mean? This worked really well for me, so like do this, and like listening to him and just like almost copying the same path as he did and then get the success and the wins, like makes my life a lot easier that he's like already done half of the work anyway. So. Of course, yeah. Into the final tomorrow then, I'm sure that means something to you. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, 100%. Like to get the gold and like to do it 2 weight classes up as well, like I fight strawweight, so to go up to bantamweight is like, it's a big fucking statement. So like to go out and get the win and just like prove it during me at both weight classes, yes. Big deal. Beefcake in the background. Beefcake. Has it been difficult at all going up? A little bit, like I haven't hit 61 kilos, like I'm finding it hard to like hit the top of the weight category, but like I'm strong at strawweight, I'm strong at flyweight, like I don't have any like doubt that my strength wouldn't be there for like bantamweight. It would just be like more so for me how the range like played out, and stuff like that. And I've been working obviously with like grapple machine and stuff like that for my strength and conditioning, and like he has done like the absolute best. So is Matt back at home with like my nutrition and stuff, so he's basically been like, here's your macros, here's your calories, like do what you need to do. I just listen to the rest of the team, like half of them do the work for me. They're like, do this, lift those weights, and like I just copy all of that, do all that I need to do, and then just go out there, and the rest is kind of fucking easy. Do you know what I mean? Just show up to the training sessions and life's easy at that point, isn't it? Like, yeah, well, you will be bringing a medal back, so 100%. We'll wait and see which one it is. Thank you very much. Hopefully the gold. Thank you very much. Conor Patterson, thank you for joining me. Congratulations, just beat Tunde Lawal. How did you find that fight? It seemed you were strong in there. You obviously got the decision. Yeah, I am my own worst critic, so I'm going to start off by saying I'm not overly impressed with my own performance. Like I know I'm levels above that, but
if I'm being as objective as possible, I think, it was a clever fight from me. It was, because I've got a fight tomorrow as well. There's no point getting drawn into an absolute war. Took virtually no damage, literally none.
Look at your face.
I was this ugly before, I'm this ugly after. Nothing's changed, unfortunately. Maybe he could have set a few things straight for me. But yeah, no damage taken. I feel fine, nothing, like literally nothing wrong. So from that perspective, I'm quite happy. I feel like I'll be fresh going in tomorrow. You know, we do harder rounds in the gym. We do 5-5s every Tuesday and a Thursday, and this was 3-3s. So, you know, all things considered, I'm pretty fresh. It could have been a bit of a better performance. I didn't get to show as much as I wanted, but he was a southpaw. Credit to him. I don't like fighting southpaws. I don't think any orthodox does. It's always tricky. It's a challenge in and of itself. So yeah, things to improve on, but I'll be able to show them tomorrow. Hopefully, show what I'm truly capable of.
Yeah.
There's levels.
It seems like you sort of thought this out in a bit more depth than, say, some of the fighters would, with the idea of having another fight. Some fighters just, a win is a win. If I'm bruised, then I'll win with a bruise tomorrow. But it seems like you tactically broke down how you should go about
one
this.
One of the most anal, methodical people
Yeah.
at the gym.
Okay.
There is a methodology to everything. People call me a nerd and all this. I love it. I love sitting there. Strategy is what wins, man. It encompasses everything. So I knew he was a southpaw. I knew he was long. I knew that it would be a case of trying to get him down. Damage limitation for this first one tomorrow. Not giving anything away, but I've definitely done my due diligence. There's a certain strategy going into that. Obviously, the damage limitation is always important, but now having been put through to the final with nothing afterwards, if that makes sense, it's less of a factor. I can open up a little bit more, calculated risks a little bit more, but there's always a calculation behind me. I'm never that wild man. It's a clever man's game, a lot cleverer than people give it credit, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Now 1 win away from being a Four Nations champion. That must be a nice feeling.
Yeah, it is. It is. I'm just trying to stay busy. I'm really just trying to get activity, get my name out there. Truthfully, I've never been one for medals, trophies, anything like that. A lot of people are saying that, this trophy, this belt, this trophy, this belt, whatever it is, this trophy.
You're about the journey.
Yeah, I'm just about getting better. I couldn't give a bollocks. I haven't kept a single bit of memorabilia from any of my fights.
Wow.
The first couple of fights, I started throwing them away. My mum got the hump, so she started saying, stop throwing them away, just give them to me. I threw away all the medals, I keep the gloves because they're free gloves.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean anything to me. It's just that it's an attachment to the past, and I'm here to look forward to the future. Yeah. This win now means nothing. I beat a good guy. He was 5-0 heading into this. Doesn't matter. It means nothing. Yeah. It's done. It is in the past. I can't live on that. I can't live from the past. I have to look forward to the future. We've got so much more ahead of me. So much more for me to show, so I can't, some people, they get caught up in this, I won. They'll live on that for 3 months. Yeah. They're not back in the gym for 3 months. I'm like, what are you doing? That was 3 months ago. The time has passed. You've got to be in the present and looking forwards.
It's very interesting because different fighters have different perspectives on that. For example, Chanel Dyer, I was watching the documentary she was in her room, she's got belts and medals from back when she was, however, 6-7 years old. Yeah. It looks like there's hundreds there.
There is.
But then different fighters with your mentality of I don't want to keep them because it shows I've done something in my life and I want to just almost start from scratch every time. Like you're saying, it doesn't matter about the win anymore because you've still got work to do.
It's happened. There's one thing you can't change, is the past. So why would you have a physical attachment to it? All it serves as is a physical, I've got the memories. I know what I've done. That is all I need. I need to get better and I need to make some motherfucking money. But other than that, those are the only two things I want. I want to progress and be the best fighter that I can be. And I want to make a lot of money. That's it. And, with those two things, I'll be a happy man. I'm very simple to please. So, I understand some people think differently about it. And there is definitely something to be said for someone like Chanel. She's fucking wicked. Yeah. Wicked. Yeah, she's got hundreds of medals and she deserves every one of them. Yeah. But it's just not me. It's not my style. Each their own.
Well, you did GB Top Team and English MMA proud today.
Yes,
look forward to the final tomorrow. Thank you very much. Wicked, bro. This is Jolie here for the English Mixed Martial Arts Association. Congratulations, Sophie. How did you find that fight in their first win? And you're into the final now of the Four Nations.
Yeah, and it was quite a challenging style to go up against. She had a very taekwondo base, and I've not dealt with that before, which is why I struggled to think of shots to put together. But I did listen to my cornerman, Joe Chester, And well, managed to get the win, even though that third round, I couldn't get up.
Yeah.
So we had a bit of teasing going on, and I was like saying, come on, you're going to leave me pinned here for about a minute. She's like, yeah, babes, punched me in the head. It was a good scrap.
Oh, there was talking inside of the cage as well? Have you been through that before? Was that a new experience for you?
No, usually I do chat shit when I'm in a fight,
it's you, it comes from you first.
It's a bit of teasing, yeah.
Okay, so how did you feel after the fight? Were you confident you had the victory?
Do you know what? I was second guessing it. When the ref had hold of our hands, our wrists, I was kind of like, did I lose that? And I was like, you know what? I won't be disappointed if I lost it. That's what I was thinking, because I was like, it's just one under the belt.
Yeah.
But when they said that I'd won, I was like, wow. I was like, I'll take it. Because that third round, it made me unsure because the girl had good top pressure, and I saw that in a previous fight. She'd have good top pressure.
What does it mean to be in the final now after that win?
I feel the same, really. I'm just looking forward to another fight.
Would you like to come away with the gold though, as much as it's a learning experience?
It's that fight camp and all that dieting. Honestly, I've earned this gold because I think I've just done about 4 fight camps in a row now. Wow. And I should let myself have a break, but I just don't. And I'm like, I've worked for it now, like 8 months on trot. I need this gold so I can tell myself, Sophie, chill. What
would it mean to you to get that?
It'd mean a lot for me in the sense of like with the gym, because I've been training my team and I'm constantly getting battered when I'm training with my team, and I feel like I'm the one that's at the lowest level. So to get a gold, be like, yeah,
that's
you guys.
That's a good gym to be at, feeling like you're at the
Constantly
lowest level.
challenged.
You're always being challenged. Exactly.
Oh yeah.
Talk a bit about that.
So there's a lot of good fighters at my gym. Megan Morris, one of them. Corey Fry, Jordan Chester, who came to corner me today, Aftab, Zach Miller, Zach Fry, all of them mint fighters. And I'm kind of like at the bottom at the moment. Even Alex, he's had 2 fights and he's mint. Yeah. So I'm constantly getting challenged every session. Come say hello. Come on, you're going to have to now. Jordan Chester, this is the man.
Yeah, just quickly, what did you make of that fight?
Yeah, it was a good fight. Yeah, it was a little bit lazy in the third round, I'd say, but
couldn't get her off.
We're always, as long as we're learning and winning, it doesn't matter, does it?
And on to the final tomorrow.
Yeah.
Going for that win.
I'm confident for the win, yeah. We'll get the finish tomorrow, I think.
Nice one. Thank you both. Appreciate it.
Thank you for the interview.
Hey, this is Julie here for the English Mixed Martial Arts Association, Sydney, and Coach Stu. Join me now. Sid, you got the win. Are you happy with that performance? First round over with?
Yeah, man. First round's over with. So we're progressing to the finals. I'm excited about that. Fight was nice. It was nice to let everything that we've been working on with Stu off the fence, off the ground, and it's nice to see it come out in the fight, you know. Even though some of them were working from bad positions, like even when I had them out and stuff, we had them out, I was able to get these escapes and use them, you know. Things that we was drilling literally before we came out, you know. So I'm glad to get them out and, you know, see that the techniques are working and we're making these improvements.
Of course. Talk us through the first round. A few of the people in the audience said they thought you had him. You got him rocked, I think?
Yeah, I saw it when I hit him with the right, but obviously we came out popping the jab and whatnot. I knew he was on a flurry in. I could see the shots coming and I weren't bothered, but I let him take me back instead of moving it off. I got into the fence and I could see he was using everything, like literally everything to keep me there. And I realized early doors that he just doesn't have it to get me down. The techniques of bigging him up, the whizzer, going to the back, fire in the hands, he just didn't have it. So I think I got a bit complacent with just defending rather than getting off. But I think even when I did get him off, the way I got the shots off, he felt the power. Yeah. He wanted no part of it, so he tried to just shoot back again.
Does that give you confidence having that first win going into tomorrow?
Yeah, 100%.
Work on some stuff now?
100%. Not much work on some stuff, just make our game plan come to light, you know. I got the first round out. It's beautiful to be able to fight tomorrow, so anything that went wrong today is gonna come out tomorrow and be perfect, man.
100%. What
Four Nations champ. Tomorrow, fireworks, man. Expect good shit.
Were you at the end of the fight when your hand was raised, were you excited or were you kind of, because you're a relaxed person anyway,
yeah,
that's why
you know
I asked
me,
the
man.
question. You're not too excited in this moment because you know there's still work to be done?
Yeah, the job's not done. So even when I manifest myself winning, like I knew I was gonna win or whatever, and I said I wasn't gonna do the excitement, the jump around, because the job's not done, there's still work to do tomorrow. Like after fights, I always go crazy. Like even on the last fight I won, I was jumping around everywhere. But I knew that the job's not done, tomorrow we go again, so stay composed. It's not point celebrating halfway, is there?
100%, I'll bring Coach to you. What did you think of that performance? It was a good fight?
It was good. He was starting to execute a lot of the stuff we've been doing in training. And he's recently, he's kind of added me in as a part of his team. So it's like he's still working with his his crew at Diesel, and working in with Fight Zone now as well with the guys there. And at the moment, I can see there's still like, you know, there was a little bit of hesitation some of the times, like, and every technique I asked him, he hit, and it worked perfectly. But it's like at the moment, it's still quite new to him. He's been with us for a few months, so it's like an adjustment period. So he's like, what he's doing and just is starting to meet what we're doing, and it works, and he's doing it beautifully. And it's just building that, you know, we're live testing it like 3 months in a fight against one of the best guys in the UK.
Competition, yeah.
You know, so it's like you know, it's a pretty rough testing ground. So, but like, you know, it's one of those ones like the kid won some good positions, but every bit of damage was us. So it's, you know, like nowadays they score on damage. So it's, you know, that's what we're trying to do with stuffing takedowns, and we're, you know, hurting them. And so I was solid. I was happy with it. You know, there's always improvements.
But one positive to take from that is he doesn't look like he's got any bumps or bruises.
Damage.
I'm out healthy and ready for tomorrow. That's one thing which can affect fighters in the Four Nations, but looks clean.
There's no damage. No damage.
Did I?
Not really. You know, maybe a couple of glancing, because he's mobile on the feet, and when the guy's in on his hips, he can't do anything. He's landing a significant amount of shots.
I'm sure he does.
We'll end it on that. Look forward to tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you, man.
Okay, Alex Andrews, thank you very much for joining me. What a finish that was. We had a lot of people watching there on the sidelines, and you got a great stoppage to show them all how it's done. What did you think of the fight?
I thought it was good, yeah. I knew he was quite jitsy, like, so I was expecting him to like not pull guard, but just try to play his jits. So I kind of wanted to keep it standing. I got a nice takedown at the start. Yeah. I thought he'd feel a bit stronger than he did, to be fair. Oh, okay. But because I normally fight at 66, I've come up to 70 this time. Yeah. I thought he was going to feel a bit stronger, but he didn't feel too strong against me, so I think it went pretty well. Round stoppage.
Can't go much better. And you thought maybe he would have been a bit stronger, but it turns out you were the stronger one coming up in weight.
Yeah. I did feel pretty strong in there, to be fair, considering I've come up a weight. But I look forward to tomorrow as well. Yeah,
of course. Before we talk about tomorrow, talk us through that stoppage. You connected, and he dropped straight away, and the ref could have stopped it there and then, really.
Yeah, well, I don't know, it was a bit quick, really. I knew I landed a shot, see him drop, and I was like, this is the opportunity. I didn't think I had much time left. I thought the 10-second bell went. I don't know if it did or not, but so I just went for it and got the stoppage. So.
How much would it mean to win 2 out of 2 and win the gold tomorrow?
Yeah, that'd be awesome, to be fair. That would be sick to represent England and bring home the gold medal. Little Wiz Beach.
Well, thank you for joining me today.
Nadine, I saw her last fight. She's a really good striker. Taller than me, so she had the range. I thought she was going to come out like she did. Absolutely, like going out there, same as me, aggressive fighter. So I knew I'd have to go in. I thought I'd strike with her a bit more, but I got in a lot easier than I expected. Literally within, I think, the first 10 seconds, I had double unders. And I was like, I'll just work clinch, work from here, see where it takes us. Ended up going to the floor, got a strong position. She went for an arm bar. It wasn't actually on. She was like holding the glove so I couldn't get it out. I was just like, I'll just wait, see where this goes. First round went by, feel like I was winning the round, feel like I won that round. I had the most controlled time, was landing the most strikes. And then second round came out, I knew that if I could get it to the ground, I could finish her. I felt on the ground, I felt stronger. I've got quite a good finish rate, I knew I could finish her. So went in again, got her against the wall, she turned me, and then I pushed off and just managed to get that little trip, landed side control. She got to mount, she then rolled me, guard, and I was like, I've got so many arm bars attempts, I've got my last fight was an arm bar finish. I knew I could get it. She was letting me control the arms. So I was just matter of time, foot on the hip, spun it round. I was like, I'm putting this on because I've lost a fight before because I didn't put it on properly. So I was like, I'm putting this on. I'm not going to stop until the ref tells me. So yeah, got the job done.
Wow, fantastic. Did you do your research before? Did you watch the Sky documentary?
No. No, I didn't know there was one.
Okay.
Is there a Sky documentary?
Yeah, she was in the recent one on
oh, right.
Sky 2. It's called The Good Fight.
The Good Fight.
I did see it, and she was involved. So some people would have been watching here because they've seen it from that, but obviously you got the win. What do you feel like your opponents are going to see? Got the final tomorrow now?
Yeah, no, so through to the finals. I'm not sure who I'm fighting. It's either a Welsh girl or Irish girl. Honestly, I don't mind. Either I'll just go out there and do what I do, you know. I feel like I'm a really strong all-round fighter. I love striking. I love a good scrap, you know, but equally I'm really strong, so I'll happily go to the ground, you know. So no, I hadn't watched the documentary. I didn't know there was one. I don't like going too much into my opponents because you get in your own head and then you freak yourself out. And it's like, at the end of the day, it's about having confidence within yourself. If you go out there and you know what you need to do and you know your own skills, you'll get the win, you know.
Looking forward to seeing you. I
know.
Tomorrow.
Get the win for England. Can't wait. Yeah, thank you.
This is Jolie here. For the English Mixed Martial Arts Association, Jacob, congratulations. You just got your first win of the tournament. Talk us through that fight.
I knew he's going to be tough. He's going to come game. He's never been finished for a reason. Like, he really, in the true sense of the word, he is a dog in there, really. I knew he wouldn't quit. He came at me hard at first, but me and my team, we had a good game plan for him. We knew that he had a couple tendencies that we could probably exploit in the cage. And I feel like we've done that to a good level.
Now that the fight's over with, what do you feel like you exploited in that fight?
So he has a habit of turning to his knees in scrambles. He gives up his back a lot. Okay. And round one I got a bit greedy and kind of slipped off, but I felt like I was able to just get back on top and ride him out. I was trying to punch for a guillotine or a dance a couple times, but he was real tight, so I couldn't really go for it. And on the feet, I knew he'd be a bit wild. Like, he doesn't quite stand in boxing range. Yeah. He likes to be a kicking rat and throw wild. He feints a lot and then comes with one big explosion. Yeah. And I knew he'd try and do that, and it was just try and counter him off that and anti-wrestle and make it work in my favour. And
after the fight, you had the flag around your shoulders. It seemed like you felt confident you'd done enough to get the decision.
Yeah, I never really know. Like, I've been fighting a Welsh kid in Wales. I've had fights not going my way before after decisions, but I think at best you probably could have gave him round one, but I feel like round one I still won in my books, and round 2 and 3 was clear cut, dominated really. Yeah, now congratulations, because I know you obviously, as fighters do go on their own journeys, and you were disappointed in Serbia, close fight, etc. I know that's what you were alluding to then. How good does it feel to get a win now? Winning in with Emma? Exactly, yeah, winning in the I'll say in the England jersey, it means everything to me. Like, I didn't want to just come out here and get blown away. Like, I had a fight get cancelled a month ago or 5 weeks ago sort of time. So I was really, really wanting to fight, and just to get a win and a dominant win and win representing my country means the world to me. On to the final tomorrow? Yeah, final tomorrow, fighting a fellow Englishman. Yeah. So no ill will, but nothing personal. But I know me and Jack, it'll be a fun fireworks fight, and no disrespect to him, I've trained with him before, and he's been nothing but nice to me, but we're not enemies, we're only against each other for 9 minutes, and I'm sure after we can hug it over and go on with it, train together in the future. Well done, mate, happy for you.